Welcome to the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast. The Lions Pride Sports Broadcast is sponsored by Let Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment be your one-stop shop for your party entertainment needs. If you're in need of balloon twisters, face painters, or bounce houses, just give them a call at 512-846-3334. If you're looking to rent a mascot costume or to hire a children's performer to appear as a superhero, princess, or one of their 85 other merry mascots, reach out to them. Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment has been entertaining families in Caldwell County for 2 decades. Bozo the Hozo, the Christian Clown, the first entertainer for the company, has entertained thousands at the Lockhart Chisholm Trail Roundup Parade over the years. Family entertainment and family engagement are 2 phrases that are a part of Bryan Enterprises' core values. Whether it's motivational speaking at school assemblies, or writing children's books, or training personnel to engage fathers in the community, children and families are always at the heart of this organization. To find out more about Bryan Enterprises, feel free to check them out on social media or visit their website at bryant-enterprises.com. Changing Faces Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2000. Owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our Precessional Andes trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles, from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our 2 locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com. When confronted with an auto accident, life can't come to a screeching halt. That's why Chios Paint and Body is devoted to making the repair process as smooth as possible with their state-of-the-art technology, frequent status updates, and a 24/7 customer service center to help you every step of the way. With our state-of-the-art body shop and paint facility, repairing your car is a breeze. We are fully equipped with a powerful frame-straightening bay, expansive body shop, and our semi-down, downdraft paint booth. Our automotive repair services include everything from oil changes, brake repair replacement, and suspension work to sophisticated mechanical repairs. Whatever your needs, we can offer premium service, affordable cost, and great customer service. These are just some of the differences that make Chios Paint and Body the best choice for your car's recovery and automotive repair. Hazelet Drilling Incorporated are proud supporters of the community by sponsoring youth league programs, T-Ball Express, Boys Junior League, Boys Coach Pitch, and Girls Coach Pitch teams. Established in 1978 by George Hazelet, Hazelet Drilling Incorporated was formed to provide quality water drilling service to farms and surrounding ranches. As the company grew, so did the spectrum of services to meet the growing needs of dedicated customers. Today, Hazelet Drilling is the leading water well, oil, and gas drilling company, known for quality work and one-on-one customer service. Hazelet Drilling and Supply is located at 915 Old McMahon Road in Lockhart, Texas. Or you can call 512-398-6682. If you're ready to lose weight fast, reach out to the Tim Torres Fitness Facebook page and chat with Tim. Tim has helped thousands of people all over the world in person and online through his mobile app and custom meal plans. So contact Tim Torres via Facebook and start losing weight today. Just look for Tim Torres Fitness on Facebook. Do you suffer with headaches, back pain, or neck pain? Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic's mission is to provide hope, healing, and health to the people of Lockhart and the surrounding area through natural chiropractic care. Dr. Peterson has been voted Best Chiropractor for the last 9 years. Call Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic to begin your path to hope, healing, and health. You can find Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic at 731 South Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas. Or you can call for an appointment at 512-668-4163.
Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service, and with affordable prices. Whether it is commercial or residential, Adam & Sons is the one to call. You can contact Adam and Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695, or you can send an email to adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention that you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off of your service call. If you're looking for drywall and paint work done, look no further than Reyna Drywall and Paint. Owner and operator Robert Reyna is MBE, DBE and Hub certified. Whether it's commercial or residential, metal framing, suspended ceilings, doors, and hardware, Reyna Drywall and Paint is the one to call. You can call Robert Reyna at 512-925-0634, or you can send an email to renaconstruction@sbcglobal.net.
And now, live from the Lions Pride broadcast booth, the original voice of Lockhart Lion Sports, Emilio the Sarge Juarez.
And welcome to Lockhart Lions Baseball Stadium for tonight's District 17 5A matchup between the 6-5 Lockhart Lions versus the 0-11 Northeast Raiders. Tonight it is senior night, as we started off the broadcast with the introduction of the seniors. And the seniors for the Lockhart Lions: Rene Delgadillo, Jackie Edwards Jr., Gio Roque, and Ernesto Suarez. Of course, we went through their lineup. We're going through it real quick. And, senior catcher Rene Delgadillo, who is accompanied by his mother Maria and his father Rene. Rene is a 3-year letterman in baseball and also letter 2 years in football. Rene is going to be attending Texas State University, majoring in exercises and sports science. As of right now, his career is undecided at this time. And then also we have senior outfielder Jackie Edwards Jr. Jackie was accompanied by his mother Sherry and his father Jackie. Jackie's also involved with the FFA, HOSA, Boy Scouts, and he is on the principal advisory committee. He is a 3-year letterman in football and basketball and will be attending Texas Wesleyan University on a scholarship to play football. He plans on majoring in computer science and pursuing a career in cybersecurity. Then we also had senior first baseman Giovanni Roque. Giovanni was escorted by his mother Pascuala and his father Guillermo. Guillermo was a member of the National Honor Society and is a 3-year letterman in basketball and baseball. Gio will be attending the University of Texas in San Antonio, Texas. He plans on majoring in computer science. He plans on majoring in computer science and pursuing a career in cybersecurity. Last but not least, we have senior outfielder Ernesto Suarez. His mother is Christina Suarez and his father Ernesto Suarez. Ernesto is involved in HOSA, TAFE, and is a student athletic trainer. He is also a first-year letterman in baseball. Ernesto will be attending Stephen F. Austin University, majoring in construction management and pursuing a career as a project manager for a construction company. I also want to give a big shout out to all the parents, for the senior parents who would not be the great, our senior parents would not be the great people they are without the ever-present guidance, or senior players, that they gave their children. We also would like to thank them for their support that they provide our players and the Lockhart Lions baseball program. To the seniors, we thank you for your commitment, hard work, and contributions to this program. Your efforts and dedication has not gone unnoticed, as you have left a lasting mark where there is big shoes to fill in the years to come. Thank you for paving the way, seniors. And speaking of paving the way, the Lockhart Lions are 3 wins away from securing at least a playoff spot in the third playoff spot in District 17 5A. Of course, they're right now. There's a 3-way battle for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th spot, as the Austin LaSalle Raptors lose earlier to McCallum, and they fall 12-0, and they have a district record of 7-6, while the Lions come in tonight's game 6-5, going against Northeast Raiders, and the Austin Crockett Cougars right now are 6-5, and They were in the middle of the 7th inning where the Anderson Trojans have added one more run to their total. It is now Anderson 7, Crockett 5. Should the score stay that way, Austin Crockett will fall to 6-6 and be in 5th place. With the win tonight, Lockhart will go 7-5. And based on their win percentage, they will be in the 3rd spot. Next week, Lockhart and LaSalle will have a 2-game series. And that should determine right there who's going to be in and who's going to be out. As well as Austin Crockett Cougars will be going against the Austin Navarro Vikings. And what's going to be an exciting conclusion to this week of games, as if Anderson continues on and defeats Crockett, it's going to be a district championship matchup between the McCallum Knights and Anderson Trojans, as both teams will be at 12-0, looking to secure that number 1 spot in the district as they head into the playoffs, and as well as at the bottom of the bracket or the standings, we'll have the Travis Rebels at 0-12. And should the Lions defeat the Raiders tonight, they will be 0-12 as well. And next week, the Travis Rebels and the Northeast Raiders will be playing against each other to see whose O is going to go as well, as both teams are looking for their first win of the season. As right now, your screen is a little bit all right, we got that situated now. The screen is unfrozen as we're going to get ready. We got the umpires coming out. And we'll go ahead and run through the lineups here in a few minutes. As we're going to have the introduction, of course, myself will be on the PA. And you'll be able to hear that as I will turn up the crowd mic. And you can hear the announcements of the starting lineups for both Northeast Raiders and the Lockhart Lions. I want to welcome everybody. My name is Emilio Sarge-Watt. Is going to be bringing you all the live play-by-play action, as well as right next to me, my beautiful wife is going to be working the camera. And not just that, but she's going to be working the Kent Riddle property scoreboard. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, of course, I want to give a big shout-out to our main title sponsor, Recon Athlete. I want to thank them for their sponsorship and support of Lockhart Lions Sports and Lions Pride Sports broadcast. As they got 3 great shows they put on every week on Mondays through Fridays at 7 p.m. You can catch the Paul Rodriguez Show on his YouTube channel. And on Wednesday nights and Saturday mornings, Wednesday night at 8 p.m., Saturday mornings at 10:30 a.m., you can catch the Chris Sanchez and the Kids Show on Recon Athlete Facebook page. You go over to the Facebook page and get the information to the links to the shows. Or you could scroll down on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast Facebook page, and you'll be able to get all that information to to all 3 shows. And as we got the coach, Honeycutt is right there at home plate talking to the umpires, as we got the head coach for the Northeast Raiders. He's going to be making his way up. All right, and before we get to the starting lineups, we're going to go and take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Adam & Son is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service, and with affordable prices. Whether it is commercial or residential, Adam & Sons is the one to call. You can contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695, or you can send an email to adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention that you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off of your service call.
All right, and we're back. I'm going to go and turn off my mic and turn up the crowd mic as we get ready for the announcements. As soon as both coaches split up, we'll get right to that here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, so stay tuned. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lions Field, home of the Lockhart Lions baseball team. This evening game features the Lockhart Lions versus the Northeast Raiders. And now for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting team, the Northeast Raiders. Starting with the reserve players. Number 20, Filiberto Jaramillo. Number 14, Martin Nunez. And now for the starters, leading off for the Raiders, playing left field, number 22, Possible Chinaka. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 12, Charles Allender. Batting third and pitcher, number 8, Leo Mendoza. Batting fourth and playing first, number 13, Chris Monroy. Batting fifth and playing third, number 11, Austin Tharp. Batting sixth and playing center field, number 3, Nick Hernandez. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 24, Elvis Riojas. Batting eighth and playing catcher, number 18, John Carlos Pena. Batting ninth and playing second, number 9, Ronaldo Sanchez. Head coach for the Raiders is Coach Huddleston. And now for the starting lineups for the Lockhart Lions varsity team. Starting with the reserve players, number 2, James Magallanes. Number 4, Ethan Bryant. Number 5, Landon Hernandez. Number 11, Luis Flores. Number 13, Ivan Gonzalez. Number 15, Jacob Wisnick. Number 21, Ashton Hernandez. And now for the starting lineup, batting first, playing catcher, number 6, Rene Delgadillo. Batting second and playing center field, number 14, Jackie Edwards Jr. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 7, Jacob Contreras. Batting fourth and playing first, number 12, Giovanni Roque. Batting fifth and playing third, number 19, RJ Torres. Batting sixth and on the mound for the Lockhart Lions, number 8, Derek Gannon. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 9, Nick Ojeda. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 1, Ernesto Suarez. Batting ninth and playing second, number 3, Gavin Gomez. The Lockhart Lions are led by head coach Trey Honeycutt, assistant coaches Mike Rocha, Ryan Hitter, and Lee Hall. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please remove your caps and rise for the playing of our national anthem? All right, and we are back. Great announcements by the guy they call the Sarge out there for the Lockhart Lions introduction. Got an update right now. The Anderson Trojans defeat the Crockett Cougars 7-5. So that means the Crockett Cougars are going to fall to got the sheet right here. Crockett Cougars are going to fall to 6-6, while the Austin LaSalle Raptors fall to 7-5 after losing to McCallum earlier tonight. So that means the Lockhart Lions with the win tonight could go to 7-5. They'll be tied with Austin LaSalle, but that would have put the Lions in third place based on the better winning percentage. And that'll set up for a fantastic two-game series next week as LaSalle and Lockhart Lions will go at it at a home and away series, as the Lockhart Lions will be playing at LaSalle to start the week off, and then we'll finish the week off on Friday night here at Lions Field. Hopefully by that time we will know if Lockhart Lions will be in the playoffs for the first time in 28 years. So it's going to be an exciting time here in Lockhart for the next week and a half as the Lockhart Lions look to do something they have not been able to do in 28 years. And I've had the great privilege of hopefully being the one to call this fantastic season. I want to welcome everybody to the Lions Pride Sports broadcast as we get ready for the first pitch for tonight. As I mentioned, the cannon, Derek Gannon, is on the mound to start things off for the Lions. As a throw down to second, that could only mean one thing, is we're getting ready for the first batter to come up to the plate. So Possible Chinaka will be stepping up to the plate to start things off, as once again the cannon, Derek Gannon, will be on the mound. Behind the plate is going to be Rene Delgadillo. As we get ready to start this first inning, and there we go. Strike one's the first pitch on the way. And that one's going to be chopped back up the middle to Delgadillo, scooping it up out to first in time for out number one. And that'll bring up Charles Allender up to the plate. Now looks at the first pitch, down and inside in the dirt for ball one. Allender struck out twice the last time the Lions and Raiders played at Nelson Field. And right now, Allender's ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. And Allender's going to call timeout as he steps out of the batter's box. So 2-0 the count. Now swinging a foul tip back to the backstop. That'll make the count 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out. Here in the top half of the first inning here at beautiful Lions Stadium on a wonderful day. We got a somewhat of a brisk breeze coming in from center field. Going right to left on your screen. Huge swing and a miss on a curveball. That'll even up the count on 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Allender was way ahead on that pitch. Great pitch selection. 2-2 pitch, fastball right down the middle, and Allender's going to go down looking for out number 2. And that'll be the Cannons' first strikeout. So that'll bring up number 8, Leo Mendoza, up to the plate. And he'll foul that one back to the backstop. And that'll be strike 1. Of course, once again, I want to welcome all you Lockhart Lion fans and Raider fans that are tuning in and watching tonight's broadcast. And a swing and a miss for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch going to be low and inside for ball 1. And that one's going to be chopped back to Delgadillo. He's going to catch it on the second hop out to first base for out number 3. And that'll do it as the Raiders go down in order, 1, 2, 3. As we head over to the bottom half of the second inning, leading things off for the Lions going to be Rene Delgadillo, Jackie Edwards, and Jacob Contreras. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Changing has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our Precessional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles, from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our 2 locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com.
And we're back here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast as we get set for the bottom half of the first inning as the Lions going to be coming up to bat. Once again, it's going to be led off by Rene Delgadillo, followed up by Jackie Edwards, and then Jacob Contreras. The first 3 batters are going to be coming up. On the mound for the Lions, for the Raiders, once again, it's going to be number 8, Leo Mendoza. As we get set, want to give a big shout out to Kathy Stanley. She says, "Hi, Sarge, sitting below you tonight." She says she's sitting here watching at the game tonight. So I want to thank you for tuning in and also coming by to support your Lockhart Lions tonight. Of course, R.J. Torres is you're a big fan of R.J. Torres. We get ready. To lead things off for the Lions, once again, is going to be Renee Delgadillo. So Delgadillo will lead things off. Mendoza on the mound. All right, first pitch on the way. Swing and a fly back behind second base. And that's going to drop. Delgadillo will round first, and he'll stay there. And Delgadillo leads things off with a single. Next up, number 14, Jackie Edwards. So Jackie steps up to the plate as we're going to have a courtesy runner running for Delgadillo. That's going to be number 11, Flores. Jacob Contreras will be in the on-deck circle. Louis Flores is going to steal second easily. So that'll be 1 ball, no strike. 1-0 pitch going to be outside, and Flores is going to try for third, and he'll slide in safely. So just like that, the single turns into a triple. So the count is going to be 2-0. And that's going to be high and inside for ball 3. So 3-0, pickoff attempt out to third. That's going to get away from the third baseman, and Flores is going to get up. And he'll cross home plate for the first score of the game. And the Lions will take an early lead, 1-0 over the Northeast Raiders. All right, so count still 3-0. And that'll be behind the back of Edwards, and he'll make his way to first base. And that'll bring up Jacob Contreras. First pitch going to be high for ball 1, and Edwards going to steal second. So Contreras will look at a 1-0 count. And he'll take a swing at that one. And Contreras will foul that one down the left side. That'll be foul for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that'll be high for ball 2. So the count's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike. Edwards goes. That one's going to be popped up on the infield. Edwards going to have to make his way back, and that's going to fall in between the pitcher and the catcher. And Contreras will be safe at first, while Edwards will advance to third. So Roque will be stepping up to the plate. I want to give a big shout out from Bill King. Go Lions from Centerville, Texas. Thank you for tuning in, sir. And runner goes from first. And Contreras will be safe on a big swing and a miss from Roque. Lions do have the early lead. 1-0 here in the bottom half of the first inning. Nobody out. And this District 17 5A matchup between the Lockhart Lions and the Northeast Raiders. The Lions are 6-5 in district play, while the Raiders are 0-11. Swinging a fly down the right side. First baseman Monroy's going up underneath it, trying to get it in foul play, and will not be able to get there in time. And that'll be strike 2 on Roque. The count's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes. Of course, Lockhart Lions, Austin Crockett Cougars, and the Austin LaSalle Raptors are fighting it out to the very last week for the number 3 and number 4 spot in the District 17 on the UIL baseball playoffs. As 4 teams from District 17 5A will be going to the playoffs. The McCallum Knights and Anderson Trojans are locked in. They don't know who's going to be number 1 and who's number 2, as both teams are 12-0. They'll be playing against each other next week for the district title. And that's going to be a high pitch. That'll make it 3 balls and 2 strikes. While the Lockhart Lions will be going up against Austin LaSalle Raptors next week in a 2-game series. And the Austin Crockett Cougars will have their hands full with the Navarro Vikings, a very scrappy team. And that's going to be high for ball 4, and Roque will walk to first base, and that'll load the base pads up for R.J. Torres. So Torres will step up to the plate with bases loaded. Edwards at third, Contreras at second, Roque at first. The infield is drawn in. Looking for a sharp ground ball hit to them. Throw it home to get the lead runner out. And with Edwards at third base, that's a lot of speed on the base pad. And that 1-0 pitch is going to be high for ball 2. The pitcher for the Lions, the Cannon, Derek Gannon, is in the on-deck circle. A swing and a drive to left center field. That's going to get over the center fielder's head. Edwards will score easily. Contreras rounding third, coming home. Roque going in to third base, standing up, and R.J. Torres with a stand-up 2 RBI double. That scores Edwards and Contreras. So Derek Gannon will step up to the plate with 2 runners on the base pads. R.J. Torres at second, Roque at third. The Lions have the lead 3-0 as they extend it. Pickoff attempt down to third is going to be a little wild, and Roque is going to stroll in home. And coming in without stopping is going to be R.J. Torres, as Coach Honeycutt was sending him all the way. And with that, the Lockhart Lions extend their lead as they lead the Northeast Raiders 5-0 here in the bottom half of the first inning. Still nobody out. And the pitcher, Derek Gannon, is at the plate, waiting for his first pitch. And he'll send that one to left center field. Center fielder's going over. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Great hustle by the center fielder. So Nick Ojeda steps up to the plate. Great hustle by number 3, Nick Hernandez, out there in center field to make the catch. First pitch to Ojeda is going to be high for ball 1. And in the on-deck circle is going to be the left fielder, number 1, Ernesto Suarez. And in the hose, number 3, Gavin Gomez, the second baseman for the Lions. Right now, Ojeda's at the plate. Looks at that pitch outside for strike 1. Count's going to be 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch on the way. That one's going to be swung on and sent foul down the left side for strike 2. One-two pitch on the way. That's going to be swung on and hit down the right side into right field. The right fielder's going up underneath it. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Now batting for the Lions, number 1, Ernesto Suarez. Ernesto Suarez steps up to the plate. And he'll look at the first pitch for strike 1. Lockhart Lions have the lead 5-0. Here in the bottom half of the first inning. 0-1 pitch on the way. That'll be high for ball 1. Once again, great catch by the right fielder. That's number 24, Elvis Riojas. So far, back-to-back catches from the center fielder and that right fielder. Great hustle play out there. Swinging at the 1-1 is going to pop it up in the infield. Catcher's calling for it. And that'll be foul. Umpire's going to call that one foul, and looks like Ernesto's going to have to make his way back to the plate. A little questionable call, but the umpire's right there on the spot. Almost looked like it went off the catcher's glove in fair territory. So the count's still going to remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that'll be behind the back of Suarez. And that'll even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Nobody on the base pads. Lockhart Lions lead 5-0 here in the bottom half of the first inning. Swinging a fly down the right side towards the Lockhart Lions dugout, and that'll hit the turf hard, and that'll remain 1 ball or 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch going to be swung on, hit to right center field, and that'll find the gap out there. As Suarez will make it to first on a single. Now batting for the Lions, number 3, Gavin Gomez. So Gomez will step up to the plate with 2 outs. Lion runner at first base, and that is Suarez. The first baseman is not keeping him at first. And Suarez will go. That'll be strike 1 to Gomez, and Suarez is going to take second easily. And Gavin Gomez behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. As we go back to the top of the lineup, should Gomez get on the base pads, as Delgadillo's in the on-deck circle. Runner goes, and that's going to be inside for ball one. So Suarez will swipe third base. And got a runner in scoring position 90 feet away. Swing and a miss for strike three on the outside. And that'll be the first strikeout for Mendoza. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Hazelwood are proud supporters of the community by sponsoring youth league programs, T-Ball Express, Boys Junior League, Boys Coach Pitch, and Girls Coach Pitch teams. Established in 1978 by George Hazlett, Hazlett Drilling Incorporated was formed to provide quality water drilling service to farms and surrounding ranches. As the company grew, so did the spectrum of services to meet the growing needs of dedicated customers. Today, Hazlett Drilling is the leading water well, oil, and gas drilling company, known for quality work and one-on-one customer service. Hazlett Drilling and Supply is located at 915 Old McMahon Road in Lockhart, Texas. Or you can call 512-398-6682.
And we're back here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for Lockhart Lion action here in the top half of the second inning as Northeast Raiders are going to be coming up to bat, trailing the Lockhart Lions 5-0, as you can see on the bottom of the screen. You could follow along for each run, hit, strike, ball, and out. And that's all courtesy of Kent Riddle and Kent Riddle Properties, as my lovely wife is working the Kent Riddle Properties scoreboard to keep everybody updated on where we're at in the game, not just on the field, but what's on the scoreboard as well also. So special thanks to Kent Riddle for his sponsorship and support of Lockhart Lions Sports and Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And once again, special thanks to Kent Riddle, who's back at home, making sure that we sound good and look good as we get set for the first batter to come up for the Raiders.
Leading off for the Raiders, number 13, Chris Monroy.
So Chris Monroy steps up to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike one. Chris Monroy had a big hit and scored the only run for the Raiders on Monday night. Swings at a 0-1 pitch, fouls it back for strike two. And swinging on the 0-2 down the left side, foul. And Monroy hits one down to third base to R.J. Torres, scoops it up out to Roque for out number one.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 11, Austin Tharp.
So Austin Tharp will be stepping up to the plate. I want to, here after this batter, have a little bit of some announcements. First pitch in there for strike on the outside. And looking at strike two is Austin Tharp, and he's behind the count, 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike three. And the Cannon will pick up his second strikeout of the night.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 3, Nick Hernandez.
Here at the end of this half inning, we'll have an announcement for you lucky runners. If you're interested in running in the Cinco de Mayo 5K or 10K run and don't want to pay for it, stick around as you're going to get an opportunity here later on in the game as Nick Hernandez singles to left field. For the first hit of the game for the Raiders.
Number 24, Elvis Riojas.
So Riojas will step up to the plate. First runner on the base paths for the Raiders. And Elvis will look at the first pitch for ball one. Of course, the Cinco de Mayo race is going to take place on May 8th here in Lockhart, Texas. That one's going to be hit high towards the right side, towards Gio Roques. And he's going to make his way out there and make the catch for out number 3. And that'll do it for the Raiders as they're able to get one hit, but no runs. And once again, we're going to go and stay right here as if you're a fan of running, if you like to run 5Ks and 10Ks, you're going to have an opportunity later on tonight in between the 5th inning, during the 5th inning stretch, to have an opportunity to win a free entry for yourself and a fellow runner of your choosing for the Cinco de Mayo 5K or 10K run, all courtesy of the folks that are in charge of that. So I want to give them a big shout out, as well as Jimmy Silva, who's reached out, and we weren't able to do it last year, but Lions Pride Sports Broadcast will be there to broadcast the start and finish of the 5K and 10K Cinco de Mayo run. And we are excited to be a part of this, and hopefully this will be something that we're going to be continue doing from year in to year out. So it's going to be an exciting time, but in between the 5th inning, during the 5th inning stretch, we're going to have one lucky Lockhart Lion runner, a lucky Lion fan, that's going to be able to win not just a free entry to either the 5K or 10K for themselves, but they're going to have an opportunity to choose a fellow runner of their choosing to enter the race for free as well. So you want to stay tuned, and we'll have that during the 5th inning once again during the 5th inning stretch. But right now we are here at the middle of the 2nd inning. Lockhart Lions lead 6-0. As we get ready, leading things off for the Lions is going to be number 6, Rene Delgadillo. He started off the first inning with a single and scoring.
Now batting for the Lions, number 6, Rene Delgadillo.
So Rene Delgadillo comes back up to bat, leading the second off just as he did in the first inning. Mendoza still on the mound for the Raiders. Throws the first pitch. It'll be outside for ball one. Lockhart Lions batted 9 in the bottom half of the first inning. 1-0 pitch going to be high for ball 2. Of course, on Monday night at Nelson Field, the Lions scored 9 in the first and 8 in the second. And that's the way the game ended, as the Lions would go on to defeat the Raiders 17-1. And Delgadillo looks at the 2-0 pitch high for ball 3. Real pitch on the way, and that'll be high for ball 4, and Delgadillo will make his way to first base. He had a courtesy runner back in the first, and it looks like he might stay in the game and run for himself, as he will. Now batting for
the Lions, number 14, Jackie Edwards Jr.
Jackie Edwards stepping up to the plate. Delgadillo will go on the first pitch. The ball's going to get past the catcher, and Delgadillo will round second halfway before he makes his way back to second. So it's going to be a 1-0 count to Edwards. Swinging at the 1-0, fouling it back to the backstop. That'll make the count 1-1 strike. Once again, it is senior night tonight for the Lions as we honor Rene Delgadillo, Jackie Edwards Jr., Giovanni Roque, and Ernesto Suarez before the game began. 1-1 pitch going to be outside behind Edwards, and Delgadillo is going to advance to third on a pass ball. So now the count's going to be 2-1 strike. And pickoff attempt at third base, and Delgadillo is going to get back in time. Two one pitch on the way, swinging a drive back up the middle, and Delgadillo is going to score, as Edwards will get an RBI single out of it.
Now batting for the Lions, number 7, Jacob Contreras.
So Jacob Contreras will be stepping into the batter's box. As the Lions lead 6-0. There was a pickoff attempt at first, but Edwards was able to get back in time. First pitch to Contreras is going to be high for ball one. So count will be 1-0 strikes. Edwards goes, and that one's going to be hit towards left field. And that's going to be caught, and Edwards is going to have to make his way back, as Contreras will fly out to left field for out number 1.
Now batting for the Lions, number 12, Giovanni Roque.
So great catch by the left fielder, Chinaka, possible Chinaka. And I'll tell you what, Northeast Raiders have made 3 outstanding catches, as Edwards is going to be taken off to second. And that one's going to be caught by the center fielder, and Edwards is going to have to make his way back to first. Ball's going to get away, and Edwards is going to make his way back to second, as the ball got away from the center fielder as he was throwing it in. So there's 2 outs.
Now batting number 19, R.J. Torres.
So Torres will be stepping up to the plate with 2 outs. Edwards is at second base. And a hard line drive down the left side, and that'll be foul. And once again, Nick Hernandez with his second outstanding catch in center field. Along with possible Chinaka and the right fielder, Elvis Riojas, has been some great defensive plays in the outfield for the Raiders. Torres looking at an 0-1. Edwards goes from second to third. And Edwards will get there easily with a stolen base. So 1-1 count to Torres. And Torres will look at the 1-1 pitch for strike 2. One-two count with 2 outs. And that one's going to be outside for ball 2. R.J. Torres got a double, a 2 RBI double that is, back in the first inning. and scored. He'll foul that 2-2 pitch out of play back behind the backstop. Count will still remain 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 out. A swing and a miss for strike 3. And that'll do it for the second inning, as the Lions are only able to get 1 run on the scoreboard, but still lead 6-0 over the Northeast Raiders. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Do you suffer with headaches, back pain, or neck pain? Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic's mission is to provide hope, healing, and health to the people of Lockhart and the surrounding area through natural chiropractic care. Dr. Peterson has been voted Best Chiropractor for the last 9 years. Call Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic to begin your path to hope, healing, and health. You can find Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic at 731 South Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas. Or you can call for an appointment at 512-668-4163.
And we're back here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast. I want to remind all you Lady Lions softball fans out there, the Lady Lions are in the playoffs as they take district in District 17 5A. They're the 2021 district champions. And their first playoff game is going to be taking place next Friday night here at Lady Lions Stadium. They're going to be going up against the 4th place in District 18 5A, the Hendrickson Lady Hawks, at 7 p.m. And it's going to be a best of 3 series. As on Saturday they'll be playing the Hendrickson Hawks at Hendrickson at 11 a.m. Those 2 teams be split at 1-1 apiece. 30 minutes after the first game, the third and final game will be taking place there at Hendrickson High School. As we get set for the start of the 3rd inning.
Leading off for the Raiders, number 18, John Carlos Pena.
So John Carlos Pena will be stepping up to the plate for the Raiders to start the 3rd inning. And he'll be followed up by number 9, Rolando Sanchez, number 9. And he'll be swinging at the first pitch, fouling that one as the foot race ensues. And the speedster Wisnant goes down. As the second baseman Sanchez was able to get there before. A swing and a ground ball to the first baseman. Roque is going to scoop it up, call off the pitcher, and he'll step on first base for out number 1.
Now batting number 9, Rolando Sanchez.
So the second baseman, Rolando Sanchez, will be stepping up to the plate with 1 out. So far, Gannon's doing an outstanding job on the mound. Got 2 strikeouts and has had some great help on the infield. He'll throw the first pitch in there low for ball 1 to Sanchez. And that'll catch the outside corner for strike 1, excuse me. Getting ahead of myself. And that'll catch the outside corner this time for strike 2. Count's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 out here in the top half of the 3rd inning. And that pitch is going to be outside for ball 2. Little unorthodox delivery from Gannon on that one. And that'll miss on the outside. And that'll make the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And Gannon will pick up his 3rd strikeout of the night.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 22, Possible Chinaka.
And it looks like Chinaka's going to hold off on the first pitch, and that'll be ball one. A swing and a chopper back up the middle to Gomez. Backhands it out to first base. Not in time as Chinaka's going to beat it out. And he'll get an infield single out of it.
Now batting number 12, Charles Allender.
So Charles Allender, the shortstop, will be coming up to bat. He struck out back in the first inning. And he steps up to the plate here in third with the runner at first. And that's Chinaka, who just got an infield single. Pick off attempt, and they're going to catch Chinaka in a pickle. And they're going to be able to get him out. So when we come back, that's the third out. When we come back for the fourth inning, Charles Allender will be back up at the plate. Great move by Cannon. By the Cannon Gannon. And that's going to do it for the top half of the third inning. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
If you're looking for drywall and paint work done, look no further than Reyna Drywall and Paint. Owner and operator Robert Reyna is MBE, DBE and HELP certified. Whether it's commercial or residential, metal framing, suspended ceilings, doors, and hardware, Reyna Drywall and Paint is the one to call. You can call Robert Reyna at 512-925-0634, or you can send an email to renaconstruction@sbcglobal.net.
And we're back here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast. And I want to give a shout out to the Lady Longhorns volleyball team. They're in the national championship game. Getting an update from Kent Riddle. Said the Lady Horns take the first set in volleyball and lead one set to none. So let's see if they're going to be able to light up that tower orange later on tonight, as hopefully the Longhorn, the University of Texas, will add another national championship to their resume, as the Lady Horns are in the national championship game in the NCAA volleyball tournament. And once again, we're here at Lions Field. Beautiful night for baseball. Slight breeze coming in from center field as we're going to get out to the field, as Derek Gannon is going to be coming up to plate, followed up by Nick Ojeda. And then Ernesto Suarez will come up to bat. So I want to give a shout out to my beautiful wife, who's right here next to me, making sure that I get everything situated. I'm under control and try to keep myself calm as we have an outstanding night of baseball coming up, or going on here tonight. Leo Mendoza still on the mound for the Raiders, as the Lockhart Lions lead 6-0 here in the bottom half of the third inning.
Leading off for the Lions, number 8, Derek Gannon.
So the pitcher for the Lions, Derek Gannon, steps up to the plate. And once again, Leo Mendoza on the mound. He's got 2 strikeouts on the night. And the first pitch to Gannon is going to be outside for ball 1. A lot closer game tonight, as on Monday night at this point, the Lions were up 17-0. And would go on to win 17-1 against this very same squad. 1-0 pitch going to be high and inside for ball 2. A 2-0 pitch on the way. And Gannon will look at that one for a strike. That one catching the top portion of the strike zone. That 2-1 pitch is going to be outside. And that'll make the count 3 balls and 1 strike. Right now, I want to give a shout out to another sponsor and supporter of Lions Pride Sports Broadcast and Lockhart Lions Sports, and that's A1 Bail Bonds. I want to thank them for their support and sponsorship. And that one's going to be outside for ball 4, and Derek Gannon is going to walk.
Now batting for the Lions, number 9, Nick Ojeda.
As a freshman, Nick Ojeda will step up to the plate. He flew out to the right fielder his first time up at the bat. Back in the first inning. And Gannon, who's at first base, flew out to the center fielder. Swinging at the first pitch, fouling that one out of play for strike 1. So Nick Ojeda behind in the count. No balls and 1 strike. And that one's right over his head as he had to duck down and away from that one. That's going to be a 1-1 count as Gannon is at first base. Swinging a shot to the shortstop. A little too hot as it bounced in and out of the glove. And Ojeda will reach on an error.
Now batting for the Lions, number 1, Ernesto Suarez.
So the senior Ernesto Suarez will step up to the plate as Gannon advances second on the error. Well, Ojeda goes to first. That one's going to be a pop fly to center field. Well, right behind the second baseman, that'll be caught for out number 2, or out number 1.
Now batting for the Lions, number 3, Gavin Gomez.
So Gavin Gomez steps up to the plate. He struck out back in the first inning to end the bottom half. He steps up with 1 out. 2 runners on the base pads. And the first pitch is going to be behind him for ball 1. One 0 pitch is going to be high for ball 2. And in the on-deck circle for the Lions, we head right back to the top of the lineup as Rene Delgadillo is in the hole, or in the on-deck circle. The 2-0 pitch going to be outside. That'll make the count 3 balls and no strikes to Gomez. As Gannon is at second, Ojeda at first. And that'll be a 4-pitch walk to Gomez. And that'll load the base pads up.
Now batting number 6, Rene Delgadillo.
So Delgadillo steps up to the plate with the bases loaded. Gannon at third. Ojeda at second. Pickoff attempt at third. Not in time. And Gomez at first. Delgadillo is 1 for 1, reaching on a single. And walked in the second inning and scored both times. Another pickoff attempt at third base. Trying to catch Gannon off a little bit. Not going to be able to do that. First pitch to Delgadillo is going to be high and inside for ball 1. And right after the senior Delgadillo bats, it'll be the senior Jackie Edwards Jr. And that one's going to be outside for ball 2. As a senior, Delgadillo looks to break this in and open with one out. Big off attempt at third base. No tag applied. RBI opportunity for Delgadillo. 2-0 count. That's going to be high for ball 3. I wouldn't doubt it if Delgadillo has the green light on the 3-0 pitch. As Mendoza struggling to find the strike zone. And that's going to be a swing and a drive right back up the middle to center field. Gannon's going to score. Rounding third is Ojeda, and he's going to score as Gomez goes to third base, and Delgadillo will go to second. So that'd be a 2 RBI single.
Now batting for the Lions, number 14, Jackie Edwards Jr.
So Jackie Edwards steps up to the plate with 2 runners in scoring position. That pickoff attempt to first, and Gomez going to get back. Edwards reached on an error in the first, singled in the second, and has scored once. It's a line drive to center field. Center fielder's going to catch it, make the throw to second, and coming in on the tag is Gomez, and he'll score.
Now batting for the Lions, number 7, Jacob Contreras.
So there is 2 outs. And Delgadillo will swipe third base. As Contreras steps up to the plate. He is 1 for 2 tonight. Singled and scored in the first and then flew out to the left fielder. Pick off attempt out to third, not in time. And that pitch is going to be called strike, and Contreras will be looking at a 1-1 count. Lions already scored 3 runs here in the bottom half of the third inning and have a 9-0 lead over the Northeast Raiders. 1-1 pitch is going to be outside for ball 2 and gets away from the catcher, and Delgadillo is going to score easily. And that'll make the score Lockhart Lions 10, Northeast Raiders 0. Well, 2-1 pitch is going to be outside for ball 3. Once again, the shortstop, Contreras, at the plate for the Lions. Swings at the 3-1 pitch. Right at the fist for strike 2. Fouling it back to the backstop. Definitely a ball 4 pitch, as Contreras was looking to take a swack at it. Full count pitch on the way. And that's going to be high for ball 4. And Contreras will make his way to first base.
Now batting for the Lions, number 12, Giovanni Roque.
So Giovanni Roque will be stepping up to the plate for the 3rd time. He walked and scored in the first, flew out to the center fielder in the second. And here he is in the 3rd inning as Contreras will go to second on a steal. Ground ball to the shortstop, comes up throwing to first. And that'll be good for out number 3. as the third inning comes to an end. Lockhart Lions lead 10-0. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
When confronted, life can't halt. That's why Chios Paint and Body is devoted to making the repair process as smooth as possible with their state-of-the-art technology, frequent status updates, and a 24/7 customer service center to help you every way. With our state-of-the-art body shop and paint facility, repairing your car is a breeze. We are fully equipped with a powerful frame-straightening bay, expansive body shop, and our semi-down, downdraft paint booth. Our automotive repair services include everything from oil changes, brake repair replacement, and suspension work to sophisticated mechanical repairs. Whatever your needs, we can offer premium service, affordable cost, and great customer service. These are just some of the differences that make Chios Paint and Body the best choice for your car's recovery and automotive repair.
And we're back here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast from Lions Stadium as the Lockhart Lions lead the Northeast Raiders 10-0. And just going over the scorebook and the rules, of course, after 5.5 innings or 4.5 innings, should the Lions be up by 10 runs, there will be no fifth inning stretch. So I'll tell you what, in between the top of the fourth and the bottom of the fourth, we're going to have a little giveaway, as a Lions Pride Sports broadcast was going to be giving away one free entry fee, actually two, to the Cinco de Mayo 5K, 10K run for one lucky Lion fan who loves to run. Should you be the first one to respond to what we're going to have, the question we're going to have, you will be the lucky Lion fan to win not just an entry fee for yourself, but you'll be able to win an entry fee for a fellow runner of yours to join you for the May 8th Cinco de Mayo 5K and 10K run. So stay tuned as we'll have a little bit more information on that. But right now, we're going to get right back to the action.
Leading off for the Raiders, number 12, Charles Allender.
So Charles Allender will step up to the plate for the second time. He struck out back in the first inning, swinging at the first pitch, fouling it back to the backstop for strike one. Looks like there was a foot race between two Lions. And, of course, the fastest man on the team, Wisnant, was there to get there in time. Swing and a miss for strike two for Allender. And Gannon, the cannon, has been on fire tonight, striking out three in the process in 3 full innings of play, as he is starting off on the fourth inning with a beautiful breaking ball just missing on the inside. That curveball is going to be just a little bit inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Excuse me, we're going to have a new pitcher in the game. Didn't catch that switch. It's going to be Ethan Bryant on the mound. Ground ball to the third baseman. Torres scoops it up out to first. Not in time, and that'll be an error. And Allender will be at first base.
Now batting number 8, Leo Mendoza.
So Leo Mendoza will be stepping up to the plate with Allender at first base, reaching on an error. Ground ball toward past the dive-in first baseman Roque out to right field. And the Raiders have 2 runners on the base pads.
Now batting number 13, Chris Monroy.
So after the single by Mendoza, Allender will be at second, Mendoza at first, Monroy at the plate. And he'll send one to left field. And the catch is going to be made. The throw down to first. They're going to tag up the runner Mendoza for out number 2. And that'll bring up Austin Tharp.
Now batting number 11, Austin Tharp.
So that'll be 2 outs. Great job by the left fielder for the Lions, as we got a couple of some defensive shifts out there. As Ernesto Suarez still in there, making a great catch and making a throw to first base. As Brian has a 0-2 count. Breaking ball just missing. And right field is Luis Flores coming into the game. Well, the 1-2 pitch going to be low in the dirt. The runner's going to go. The throw down to third will not be in time. And Allender is going to steal third. And they're going to call time. As Allender got some dirt in his face. Count still 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. And that one's just going to miss the outside. As Tharp took a chance on that one. And we'll look at a full count coming up. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Brian on the mound for the Lions. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And Bryant will record his first strikeout as Gannon threw 3 strikeouts. So at the end of the top half of the 4th inning, of course, we got a giveaway to give away right now. And for those of you that are runners and are interested in getting a free entry fee to the Cinco de Mayo 5K or 10K run, as well as a free entry fee to one of your running buddies, here's your opportunity to do it. As if you're watching the Lockhart Lions baseball game right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, all you got to do is be the first one to comment, "I love to run." And you will be the lucky Lion fan to win a free entry to the May 8th Cinco de Mayo 5K, 10K run. All you got to do is comment, "I love to run," in the comment section on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast live feed. And I will contact you later on to let you know how to go about getting your free entry fee. And, of course, another update from Kent Riddle. The UT Lady Longhorns lose a second set, so they're tied 1 set apiece. Kent, let us know who is Lady Longhorns going up against in the national championship game for volleyball. Kent Riddle. All right, well, Kent Riddle's going to be the winner. He says, "I love to run." And it's up to you, sir, who you want to hand them out to, and I'll get in contact with you so you know who to talk to or who to call to get yourself set up for the Cinco de Mayo 5K or 10K run. Yeah. So that means you'll be able to have 1 entry fee and another entry fee to give away. Or if you like to give both of them away, that's totally up to you, sir. But I'll be in contact with you later on tonight as we get set for the Lions.
Now batting for the Lions, number 13, Ivan Gonzalez.
So Gonzalez steps up to the plate. Sends the first pitch high to center field. And it's going to be dropped.
Now batting for the Lions, number 4, Ethan Bryant.
So Ethan Bryant will step up to the plate. And he'll look at the first pitch, go back behind him. And Gonzalez will make his way to second base. And Bryant will be looking at a 1-0 pitch. That 1-0 pitch is going to be outside in the dirt for ball 2. And in the on-deck circle is going to be number 11, Luis Flores, as Bryant looks at the 2-0 pitch outside for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Lions lead 10-0 here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And that'll be behind the head of Ethan Bryant. And in and out of the glove, and that'll make the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes with nobody out. And thank you, Kent Riddle is going to give away those free entry fees. And Ethan Bryant gets hit for the 14th time this year. And he'll make his way to first base.
Now batting for the Lions, number 11, Luis Flores.
So Luis Flores will step up to the plate. As there's runners in the corner. Bryant at first, Gonzalez at third, Flores at the plate. Swinging at the first pitch, fouling it off. And out of play down the left side. So count's going to be 0-1. Bryant goes. And that'll be ball 1, and Bryant will steal second easily. A 1-1 pitch on the way. And that'll catch the outside corner for strike 2. Well, that pitch caught the very edge of home plate. And that'll be high and inside. As that ball bounced off of the padding and came back to the catcher. And that kept Gonzalez at third base. Count will be 2 balls and 2 strikes with nobody out. 2 runners on the base paths. Bryant at second, Gonzalez at third. And that'll be outside for ball 3. In the on-deck circle for the Lions is number 1, Ernesto Suarez. And Flores will foul that one back. Count is full. And that'll just miss, and Flores will walk. And that'll load the bases up for Ernesto Suarez.
Now batting number 1, Ernesto Suarez.
So Suarez will step up to the plate. And that'll be foul off of Ernesto Suarez's foot. Yeah, swinging at the 0-1 pitch. Hits a line drive to center field. Gonzalez will score. Bryant round in third, coming home. Flores making his way to third. And Suarez will slide over to second base. Now batting number 2, James Magallanes. Magallanes chops the first pitch he sees to the second baseman. And he'll beat the throw out, and Flores will score from third. Suarez will go to second, will advance to third base.
Now batting for the Lions, number 6, Rene Delgadillo.
So that'll put 2 runners on the base pads. Each on the corner as Suarez is at third base. Magallanes at first. Delgadillo looks at the first pitch for strike 1. Magallanes goes and will steal second easily. As the Lions have scored 3 here in the bottom half of the frame. And he'll send a chopper to the shortstop, scooping it up, throwing it out to first base for out number 1. And that'll score Suarez from third. And Magallanes will go to third base.
Now batting for the Lions, number 14, Jackie Edwards Jr.
So Jackie Edwards Jr. will step up to the plate. As there's 1 out here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And he'll look at the first pitch for strike 1 as James Magallanes is at third base. Swinging at the 0-1, high fly to right field. Over the right fielder's head, Magallanes is going to score easily from third. Edwards is on his horse down to second base for a stand-up double. Now batting number 15, Jacob Wisnut. So Wisnut will be stepping up to the plate here in the bottom half of the 4th inning and batting for the first time tonight. As the Lions score another run and now lead 15-0, 15-0 over the Northeast Raiders with 1 out. One out here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Whizzing it up at the plate for his first trip as Edwards going to steal third. And the count will be 1-0 to Wisnant. Swinging at the 1-0 pitch, fouls it back to the backstop. That'll make the count 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 pitch is going to be in there for ball 2. 2-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And the on-deck circle for the Lions is Gio Roque. He'll be the 9th batter of the game, or the inning, for the Lions. And that'll be a chopper sent to the shortstop, scooping it up out to first. In time to catch the speedster. Jackie Edwards will score.
Now batting for the Lions, number 12, Giovanni Roque.
So Giovanni Roque steps up to the plate. And he'll look at the first pitch low for strike 1. Swinging at the 0-1, fouls it away. Roque looking at an 0-2 count. And that'll be chopped back for count will still remain 0-2 as the Lions lead 16-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll go off the noggin of Gio Roque as he'll get hit by the pitch and he'll go to first base.
Now batting for the Lions, number 13, Ivan Gonzalez.
So Gonzalez will step up to the plate for the second time this inning. And he'll look at the first pitch for ball 1 as Roque is at first base after getting hit by the pitch. In the on-deck circle is Ethan Bryant. Ball's going to get past the catcher, and Roque is going to make his way to second on the pass ball. So 2-0 count to Gonzalez. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And that'll be strike 2. That'll even up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that is Nick Hernandez that's on the mound for the Raiders. Swinging at the full count pitch, 3-2. That's going to be out of play. Lockhart Lions looking to add a couple of more runs with 2 outs. As the Lockhart Lions going to be playing everybody on the roster tonight. That's going to be high for ball 4.
Now batting for the Lions, number 4, Ethan Bryant.
So Ethan Bryant steps up to the plate for the second time. And Ethan Bryant was hit by the pitch his last time up at the bat, the 4th time that's happened this year. 14th time, excuse me. He looks at the first pitch outside for ball 1. And he'll back off for that one, but that one's going to be called strike on the outside for strike 1. That'll make the count 1 ball and 1 strike. And that'll catch the outside for strike 2. So the count is 1-2 to Bryant with 2 outs, 2 runners on the base pads. And Bryant's going to get hit by the pitch, number 15.
Now batting for the Lions, number 21, Ashton Hernandez.
Ashton Hernandez will come in to bat for Luis Flores. Here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Bases loaded for Ashton Hernandez. With 2 outs. Definitely a big opportunity for Ashton Hernandez. And he'll look at the first pitch high for ball 1. And that ball's going to get away from the catcher, and everybody's going to hold their spot. And the count's going to be 2-0. So 2-0 count to Ashton Hernandez. And that'll catch the outside for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. As Hernandez digs in. And that'll miss on the outside. Count will be 3 balls and 1 strike. The 3-1 pitch on the way from Hernandez. And that'll catch the outside corner for strike 2. So count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runners will be on the move on the pitch. And a swing and a drive down the right side, fouling out of play. Count still 3-2. And that's going to be high for ball 4. And Hernandez will walk. All runners will advance. And Roque will score from third.
Now batting for the Lions, number 1, Ernesto Suarez.
So Suarez will come up to the plate as a 13th batter in the inning for the Lions. And that'll be low and in the dirt for ball one. As the Lions have scored 7 here in the bottom half of the 4th inning and lead 17-0 over the Northeast Raiders. That one's going to be popped up towards the second baseman, and he'll get up underneath it and make the catch for the final out of the 4th inning. As the Lions send 13 up to the plate, score 7 in the process. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Let Bryant Entertainment be your one-stop shop for your party entertainment needs. If you're in need of balloon twisters, face painters, or bounce houses, just give them a call at 512-846-3334. If you're looking to rent a mascot costume or to hire a children's performer to appear as a superhero, princess, or one of their 85 other merry mascots, reach out to them. Bryant Enterprises Family Entertainment has been entertaining families in Caldwell County for 2 decades. Bozo the Hozo, the Christian Clown, the first entertainer for the company, has entertained thousands at the Lockhart Chisholm Trail Roundup Parade over the years. Family entertainment and family engagement are 2 phrases that are a part of Bryant Enterprises' core values. Whether it's motivational speaking at school assemblies, or writing children's books, or training personnel to engage fathers in the community, children and families are always at the heart of this organization. To find out more about Bryant Enterprises, feel free to check them out on social media or visit their website at bryant-enterprises.com.
And we're back here at the Lions field as we got another pitcher on the mound for the Lions. It's going to be our number 9, Nick Ojeda, coming into the game. As Bryant will pitch 1 inning for the Lions. And Ojeda will be facing Nick Hernandez, Elvis Riojas, and John Carlos Pena, as the Raiders are going to need to score 8 to keep this thing going into the bottom half of the 5th inning, as the Lions are well above the 10-run rule, the mercy rule here for UIL baseball, as the Lions lead 17-0 here in the top half of the 5th inning. As there's going to be several defensive shifts that are made, but right now, Nick Ojeda is on the mound.
Leading off for the Raiders, number 3, Nick Hernandez.
So once again, Nick Hernandez is going to be leading things off. So Nick Ojeda is going to be set to throw his first pitch. And that's going to go off of Hernandez.
Now batting number 24, Elvis Riojas.
So Elvis Riojas will step up to the plate. Runner goes. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And that's going to be inside for ball 1. As Hernandez will swipe third base and finds himself 90 feet away from scoring. And that'll just miss for ball 2. That'll make the count 2 balls and 1 strike to Riojas. And that'll be a ground ball back to the pitcher. Ojeda goes to first for out 1. The throw home will not be in time. And Hernandez will score the first run for the Raiders.
Now batting, number 18, John Carlos Pena. Now batting, number 20, Filiberto Jaramillo.
So the Raiders now trail 17-1 as pinch hitter Filiberto comes up to the plate for the first time. He'll be batting for John Carlos Pena. Swinging at the 1-0 pitch. That'll make the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Want to remind everybody at the conclusion of this game, we're going to take a brief timeout. And when we come back, we're going to have your Recon Athlete post-game show. We're going to have your Recon Athlete players of the game for tonight. And give a quick rundown of where the Lockhart Lions stand in the District 17 5A standings before we head into the last 2 games of the regular season against the Austin LaSalle Raptors next week. 1-1 pitch on the way. It's going to be low for ball 2. And just as we've done all year, you're going to be able to catch both those games right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And that's going to be in there for strike 2. That'll even up the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. For out number 2.
Now batting number 9, Rolando Sanchez.
So there is 2 outs as Coach Honeycutt's going to make his way up to the mound. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change as we're going to get a chance to see senior Jackie Edwards Jr. take the mound. Of course, we used to see him pitch back in Little League. Fantastic pitcher, and he's going to get a chance to finish out senior night on the mound for the Lions. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
If you're ready to lose weight fast, reach out to the Tim Torres Fitness Facebook page and chat with Tim. Tim has helped thousands of people all over the world in person and online through his mobile app and custom meal plans. So contact Tim Torres via Facebook and start losing weight today. Just look for Tim Torres Fitness on Facebook.
And once again, we are back here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. It is the top half of the 5th inning, and the Lions have a 17-1 lead over the Northeast Raiders. As we had a pitching change, Nick Ojeda came in to start the top half of the 5th, got 2 outs, and coming in from center field on senior night is senior Jackie Edwards Jr., who will be stepping on the mound. This is the first time we'll see him in action on the mound this year, as this is not his first time pitching. Mainly the center fielder for the Lions. But we have seen Jackie Edwards pitch in Little League. And once again, I want to remind everybody at the conclusion of this game, we're going to have your Recon Athlete players of the game. So number 9, Rolando Sanchez will be stepping into the batter's box to face Jackie Edwards Jr. as they had a good roar from the crowd. So Edwards will be ready as Sanchez backs out of the batter's box, looking to step back in to reset. Edwards set to deliver his first pitch. That's going to be high for ball 1. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be Edwards' game to finish out. One-two pitch, 1-0 pitch, going to catch the outside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Nobody on the base pass, 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lions are 1 strike away from going 7-5 in district. And that breaking ball is going to be right in there for strike 3, and Jackie Edwards comes in to close it out. And that's going to do it. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with your Recon Athlete postgame show here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Let Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment be your one-stop shop for your party entertainment needs. If you're in need of balloon twisters, face painters, or bounce houses, just give them a call at 512-846-3334. If you're looking to rent a mascot costume or to hire a children's performer to appear as a superhero, princess, or one of their 85 other merry mascots, reach out to them. Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment has been entertaining families in Caldwell County for 2 decades. Bozo the Hozo, the Christian Clown, the first entertainer for the company, has entertained thousands at the Lockhart Chisholm Trail Roundup Parade over the years. Family entertainment and family engagement are 2 phrases that are a part of Bryan Enterprises' core values. Whether it's motivational speaking at school assemblies, or writing children's books, or training personnel to engage fathers in the community, children and families are always at the heart of this organization. To find out more about Bryan Enterprises, feel free to check them out on social media or visit their website at bryant-enterprises.com.
All right, and we were back here at Lions Field as the Lockhart Lions win tonight and go 7-5 in district play. They are tied with Austin LaSalle at 7-5 apiece. Lockhart Lions are in the number 3 spot because of a better win percentage over and LaSalle is in the number 4 spot with Austin Crockett Cougars at 5 with a 6-6 record. Of course, next week, Austin Crockett Cougars will take on the Austin Navarro Vikings in a 2-game set, while the Lockhart Lions will take on the LaSalle Raptors in a 2-game set. So it's going to be a fight to the finish between all 3 teams, LaSalle, Lockhart, and Crockett. But a bigger fight between the Lockhart Lions and Austin LaSalle Raptors, as they're going to be having 2 games next week, and that's going to be able to determine who's going to be number 3 and number 4 spot. As I have my wife focusing over, turning the camera over to the baseball team. And right now, I want to welcome everybody to the Recon Athlete postgame show. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching tonight's broadcast of Lockhart Lion baseball here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, as the Lions come out victorious 17-1 over the Northeast Raiders before they head off to the big week of 2-game series next week against the LaSalle Raptors. And right now, with the Recon Athlete postgame show, we're going to have your Recon Athlete players of the game. And starting off, your first Recon we're going to have 5 Recon Athlete players of the game. Starting off is going to be number 8, Derek Gannon, the starting pitcher for the Lions. Did an outstanding job and controlling this game from the beginning till about the 3rd inning after he came out. And Bryant was able to come in the 4th inning, and Nick Ojeda in the 5th. And Jackie Edwards was able to close it out to end the game. So Derek Gannon, he's the Recon Athlete player of the game, as well as our 4 seniors, special seniors, Renee Delgadillo, Jackie Edwards, Giovanni Roque, and Ernesto Suarez, you are also our Recon Athlete Players of the Game, and I want to wish y'all the best of luck. I know y'all still have 2 more games before we start looking into the playoffs, but I want to wish y'all seniors the best of luck in what y'all have done so far for the Lockhart Lions varsity baseball team. Y'all built the frame to where these Lockhart Lions, the younger Lions, the juniors, sophomores, and seniors, and then upcoming baseball players from the junior varsity squad are going to be able to look up to this squad of seniors and look and want to do the same things and be as successful as you guys have been this year. And hopefully it'll be y'all when the season ends, the regular season ends, the season isn't over, and we'll hopefully be able to break that 28-year drought and get this Lockhart Lion baseball team into the playoffs. But for now, that's going to do it for us here at Lions Stadium as the Lockhart Lions defeat the Northeast Raiders 17-1. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching tonight's broadcast. And like I always say before I close every show, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions.
Thank you for listening to tonight's Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And remember, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions!